Breaking news. Burkina Faso detains 11 Nigerian officers, impound Air Force aircraft over unauthorized entry. I repeat, Burkina Faso detains 11 Nigerian officers, impound Air Force aircraft over unauthorized entry. Over unauthorized entry. Everyone, how on a day? I say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, depending from where you're listening to the sound of my voice. This is the BIAFRA Superstars Media. It is very early in the morning. Yesterday, I made a breaking news about what happened in Benin Republic. And today, we are hearing that in Burkina Faso, through France again, Nigeria flew their aircraft into the airspace of Burkina Faso, which is technically Burkina Faso, Mali, and the other country that they have this trial or this trio alliance, a triage. And now 11 Nigerian officers were arrested. And also the aircraft was impounded as well. Okay. This is the letter. I think it was written in French, and that was where it was signed. So let us look into what's going on here and read comments. Let's read some comments. So he read some comments because, like we know, Tinubus is running Nigeria as if it's a family-owned business. He is doing this for the colony. He doesn't respect the law. That was the reason why he made sure that your National Assembly is in his pocket. People like Okpe, they are going for a meal in the house of Remiti Tinubu to go chop food. So that's to show you the level they've had them now. They are schoolboys. Those in your Senate, they are like schoolboys, boy of Tinubu. He's running Nigeria. Those that believe in Nigeria, your president is running Nigeria like a private business, which it is to an extent. But this time, there is a new manager in town, France. He's in France. France, they use them now. And it's a bit shocking. It is scary. I pity you guys because you guys don't know what is coming. What they did in Benin Republic, they also want to do it in Burkina Faso. Tinubus is working by himself, making decisions by himself. He doesn't give a damn. All right, let us read the comments. One said, motivational speaker, go and motivate Tinubus. Say he can be like Trump too. Okay. They are laughing at him. This one say, most people laughing here do not understand what's going on. Most people laughing here do not understand what's going on. Okay. Okay, no wala. This one say, how do you enter an airspace without permission? Gosh. This matter go long go. How do you enter an airspace without an this matter go long go. This one can talk say, I'm too ashamed to be associated with this country. Crying emoji. Another one talk say, imagine you can't see the jet to help your own citizens. They fly them up and down like tall jets. Make them keep the aircraft. They're useful for us. Make them keep the aircraft. They're useful to us. This happened late on Monday. Nobody knew about this. Your Nigerian media did not know about this. There was no breaking news for waiting for Nigeria. I tell you, say, Una media, they work hand in hand with the government. Una don't understand. Una media, they work hand in hand with the government. Una don't understand. Also, last month, I exposed a social media girl, an international social media girl that the Tinubus government, they hired to be talking trash against America and Donald Trump. And I told you, say their plan not to hire so many social media people them to begin the show Nigeria in a new light. But also their plan be say during election, all the social media people them when they'll come pay them big money to speak in support of Tinubu. Right now, their new contract will be to discuss the tax reform in Nigeria, how good it will be, but it's a caricature. It's a ploy to use them for your 2027 election. I will make a video on that one where I will expose what is happening. Respect to my guy, Don Azza, but I'm sorry, you are one of those that are going to be used, and I understand you made a video trying to clear yourself out. My brother, I don't blame you. I understand that in Nigeria, there is no integrity again. So they have used you and they have come to you. You are one of the top 20 of social media, whatever, that will work for Tinubu government. That's the game. I don't know why when they come with an offer, nobody can say no, and I'm wondering why. You guys should be strong enough to say no. Do not walk in the house of Caesar. Don't do it. But I'll make a different video for that one. Let's continue. Let's continue. This one contact say, for my next life, make nothing join me with this country called Nigeria. Lord have mercy. And now I contact say, Tinubu should be reminded that Russia is solidly behind Burkina Faso. God bless you, my brother. I think you are thinking. You are a thinking man. I say, God bless you. What's your name again? Shoes Try the Democrat. Okay. What you said makes sense. You are thinking to where I'm thinking. You are thinking towards my direction. Tinubu should be careful. Emiloko should be careful. That old man, they are using him. They are using him. Emiloko should be careful. He's stubborn. He's running Nigeria like saying a family business. He's very, very stubborn, but making them careful. Another one said, make Tinubu, they allow the president of France, they use them as he like. At the instructions of France, Nigeria went and bombarded Benin Republic. Who knows what the plans are towards Burkina Faso? French government have never been happy over the way Burkina Faso chased away them from their land. I agree with you. I agree with you, my brother. I agree with you. That's the shock that he's allowing people to use him to run Nigeria like a family business. He's allowing people to use him to run Nigeria like a family business. That's my worry. One can talk say, really tough times. No one wins when tensions tackle up or stacks up. Hope the Nigerian soldiers are treated fairly and released soon. Okay. Okay, now. You are hoping your zoo soldiers will be released soon. They went in there for a coup to chase away a government in Burkina Faso. Let me not speak on that yet. They saw how it went in Benin Republic and they assumed they could replicate it in Burkina Faso. Something happened last night in Burkina Faso. But they were shocked what they met when they got there. All the soldiers on ground were captured. All the Nigerian soldiers on ground were captured and the aircraft was impounded. Let's continue. This one contact say, someone is asking, so if we now have emergency/external attack, which aircraft are we going to use now? Somebody is asking, okay. Tell them, say you don't know. Tell them, say you don't know. This one contact say, make them shall give him food. Oh, make them shall give them food. I agree. The contact say, so it's AES against ECOWAS. And those people, na military. One contact say, I love this, laughing emoji. Make we waste power or make we taste power. One contact say, Tinubu want to be Trump of Africa. By all means. See him? When Trump won't come here, when they cry, Trump, don't come, oh, we're a sovereign country, oh, we're a sovereign nation, oh, nobody is dying, oh, no genocide, oh, don't come. But now that it's in the hands of Tinubu, look at the way he's doing. All gun blazing. He went all gun blazing in Benin Republic, even though it was France that did the main havoc. The French army were on the airspace, or in the airspace of Benin Republic. They were the ones that did those precise bombing. Very swift as a claim. Let's continue. 2 more. Hold them strong, okay? And I want to come talk, say, this is what happens when you drink Panadol for another person's headache. Nigeria will fall your hand unapologetically. Oyibo. Unapologetically. My sister, you talk through there. You talk through there. Drinking Panadol for someone else's headache. If it's not Panadol, it's not the same thing as Panadol. Again, one can talk, say, they failed to rescue their own and went ahead to do over Sabi. Now they are detained, shaking my head. Now they are detained, shaking my head. So I can talk, say, France is putting Tinubu to be bombing another sovereign nation because they don't lose completely Africa in mineral resources. Because they have lost all the American mineral resources. I agree with you. I agree. France, they vex now. They vex. And Benin Republic and some other few countries as their last hold. They are angry, they are vexed, and they are using Tinubu to do the job. He is the boy to France. Finally, I love it. Tinubu and Macron think saying Benin Republic, those officers must not be released. Those officers must not be released. My people, there is fire on the mountain. My people, there is fire on the mountain. What you see happening when I tell you that Nigeria has been sold out, has been mortgaged, you guys will not understand. To the Yorubas, you claim to be the most educated. You claim to be you claim to have traveled vast around the whole world. When it comes to education, you are number one, according to you guys. Go and draw the ear of your brother Tinubu. You claim he's your brother, even though we saw his passport. He's Guinea-Bissau. I mean, which passport we see? We saw his passport, his real passport, showing a different country. I am calling on you guys now. Go and draw his ear. Go draw his ear. Make him be careful. Because that's when he won't bring come Nigeria. When it's set, Tinubu go run. But the Fulani cabal, they will put the blames on all the Yorubas. Remember what happened in 1966? There was a coup that took place, some military men in Nigeria. But to make peace, they blame them an Igbo coup. So what Tinubu is doing now, when he don't cause the problem, can't run away. When African countries are coming to fight us, for that so-called Nigeria, and Tinubu don't run away, the Fulani cabal them, the who is who in Nigeria, they will blame the Yorubas. So if you're wise, come out in the public and condemn him now. You still have the time. In hindsight, come out and condemn him for what he's doing. Not in your name. Let him know what he's doing is not in your name. I rest my case. For those that have ears, let them hear. For those that have ears, let them hear. No more talk.
Things might escalate between Nigeria and the Sahel state. And I'm not joking. Yesterday I said Nigeria was wrong to enter into somebody's airspace. And now things are escalating. 11 Nigerian military personnel are currently being detained in Burkina Faso for violating AE airspace. Meaning after what they did in Benin, they entered into Burkina Faso's airspace and they were arrested and detained. Now just know that even if they release the detained soldiers, the jet that has been seized, they will not return it to Nigeria. The AES has stated in a communique signed by General Assimi Goita Any aircraft violating its airspace will be downed. This comes after a Nigerian aircraft carrying 11 soldiers were forced by authorities to land in Dobu, Burkina Faso. So they were just released from the Confederation of Sahel States regarding the violation of confederal airspace. So you can just pause it and read it. Tinubu don't know what he signed up for. He really don't know. So now if it escalates, then Ghana will be forced to join because of ECOWAS against the Sahel state. And this is what we don't want. You just stand up and go and enter into somebody's airspace without National Assembly, without Senate. Then some people, hey, Tinubu, the president said, this is. Now you see what is happening. If things escalate, it will be between Sahel and ECOWAS. And this is what they want. You just be standing up doing things. In fact, Burkina Faso, they should just bring Ibrahim Traore. Let Nigeria also send Tinubu. They should go and fight boxing match. You understand? Let the two of them do their things. Why?
Communiqué de la Confédération des États du Sahel, AES, relatif à la violation de l'espace aérien confédéral. La Confédération des États du Sahel informe l'opinion qu'un aéronef appartenant à l'armée de l'air de la République fédérale du Nigeria, de type C-130, a été contraint de se poser ce jour 8 décembre 2025 à Bobo Dioulasso, au Burkina Faso, à la suite d'une situation d'urgence en vol, alors qu'il évoluait dans l'espace aérien burkinabé. L'avion militaire avait à son bord 2 membres d'équipage et 9 passagers, tous militaires. Une enquête a été immédiatement ouverte par les services compétents burkinabés et a permis de mettre en évidence l'absence d'autorisation de survol du territoire burkinabé par cet appareil militaire. La Confédération des États du Sahel condamne avec la plus grande fermeté cette violation de son espace aérien et de la souveraineté de ses États membres. Face à cet acte inamical, mené au mépris du droit international et des règles internationales d'aviation civile et ou militaire, les dispositions sont prises pour garantir la sécurité de l'espace aérien confédéral, la souveraineté et l'intégrité territoriale de ses États membres, ainsi que la sécurité des populations de la Confédération AES. À cet égard, et sur instruction des chefs d'État, les défenses aériennes et anti-aériennes de l'espace confédéral mises en alerte maximale, conformément à la déclaration du Collège des chefs d'État, en date du 22 décembre 2024, ont été autorisés à neutraliser tout aéronef qui violerait l'espace confédéral.
Burkina, ce C-130, un avion de l'armée de l'air nigériane, un avion de transport massif qui a forcément décollé depuis une base aérienne nigériane. Il a opéré sans autorisation dans l'espace aérien burkinabé. Un si gros avion pour seulement 9 militaires. Je demande, qu'est-ce que cet avion transportait avant de se poser à Bobo Dioulasso? Parce que le largage de troupes ou de fret est l'une de ses spécialités emblématiques en tant qu'avion de transport tactique. Avec sa rampe arrière hydraulique qui s'ouvre en vol, le C-130 là peut parachuter plusieurs soldats en une seule passe, larguer des palettes de plusieurs tonnes à haute ou basse altitude, par exemple des armes, ou encore poser des commandos en zone hostile sans même toucher le sol. Ils ont survolé tout cet espace pour aller jusqu'à Bobo Dioulasso. Mais parce que si on regarde l'itinéraire, il aurait pu traverser le sud-est du Nigeria en direction du Bénin, comme il a fait hier à Cotonou, avant d'entrer illégalement dans l'espace de l'AES. Je rappelle qu'hier nuit et ce matin, pendant plus de 5 heures, un avion militaire nigérien similaire en provenance du Nigeria survolait déjà l'espace aérien béninois. Cela suggère une opération discrète, mais laquelle? On pourrait légitimement se poser la question: que préparent réellement ces acteurs contre l'AES? Tous ces mouvements, que ce soit des gros porteurs ou des navires d'assaut amphibies accostant au Bénin depuis décembre dernier et transportant des militaires en direction du nord, sont inquiétants. Je souligne simplement que l'AES doit rester totalement ferme. Toute prochaine violation constituera une menace directe pour la sûreté nationale. Ce n'est pas un simple hélicoptère qui a franchi votre espace aérien. C'est un gros porteur dont les intentions restent inconnues.
Yeah, check me out. Superstars Media. Lord Lugard, Bloomington, Lord Lugard, and it's wild flora show. 1914 amalgamation is what we dying for. 3 nations to 1 nation, ever since annihilation. Nepotism is nonsense. You and you, clap your hands. Biafra gonna come, clap your hands. Biafra, Oduduwa, we're free now. Freedom is gonna come, we're free now. Yeah.